Hey guys, remember this channel is for ordinary players, not just the Super Unicums. So please like, subscribe. It really would help the channel out. And please please turn on your notifications to see more videos as they're posted. And comment below. Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks with Hachiman. And here I am in the Thunderbolt, the M4 E2 EC8 Premium Thunderbolt Tier 6 medium tank that came out with some time ago. And I played this tank a lot when it first came out, and then I kind of got away from it and started doing other tanks. But here lately, it's reminded me why it's one of my favorite tanks. You're talking about an EZ8, a little slower than a normal EZ8, but with substantially superior armor, with spaced armor, and extra armor on the front, and that guy's really aggravating me. It's got the ubiquitous 76.2mm high velocity gun, slightly slower reload time than an EZ8 or a Fury, but slightly more accurate. And of course, when I say slightly slower, it's like with BIA, vents, and rammer, it's still like 2.9 seconds. Missed that shot, of course. I didn't take any time to aim, and I just took a shot at it. Now this M4, he's going to cause me some trouble. I think he knows exactly where to shoot. I put one into the side of his turret, and he comes up, and I put one through his rangefinder. I'm going to pound one into that Matilda. Alright, let me look at the front of this tank for a minute. There's a little upside down U-shaped gap there where the machine gun sticks out. That is your best weak point to penetrate this tank frontally. The lower plate is very hard to hit because that armor comes down lower than it does on normal EZ8. So that's your best shot to pen, right there through the machine gun port, and that's in fact where he hit me. You can see the gash next to the machine gun. The turret is very difficult to pen because you have added armor all around the gun mantlet. The gun mantlet itself is tough. So you can only really pen the turret from the top, which is very hard to do. Someone takes one at me. I don't know what that M8A1's doing. That Black Prince is firing away at me and can't seem to get one into me. Of course, I'm having no trouble. Black Prince, one of the worst premium tanks in the game. I don't care what anybody says. Back when premium tanks generally were not as good. That M4 is pissing me off. Finally, someone takes him out. I had to advance to protect my hull from him. Using the ridgeline, because I'm down to less than half health already. I'd like to knock that M8A1 out, but he's kind of a wily player. He has an idea what he's doing at least. Yeah, I know there's a Covenanter somewhere to my right, though he's probably not my biggest concern. Now this is a great spot for this tank, because I'm tall enough to look over the stairs, but no one can really hit my hull. Plus I can even go up the stairs just a hair and still get shots because of my incredible gun depression. That was horrific. I'll let him deal with the Covenanter. There's the M8A1. And of course I missed, but he runs right up the side of the building, which allows me a second shot to take him out. Alright, we got an M4 and that Black Prince. Thank you for moving, Mr. Black Prince, so that I could take your buddy out. Gotcha. Alright. And, ooh, what we got there? Oh, another Matilda. Alright, so I'm going to back up just a little bit. Angle. Yeah, this is going to be a hard shot to pen. All I'm doing is knocking his track off. Yeah, it's just not going to work. Stug 4, or 3, whatever. Stug 3G, Stug 4, same thing. Alright, I'm going to change my angle on the Matilda just a little bit, and he backs off. I was going to get a little more of his hull out so that I could work on him, but this is a sliver of a shot on the Stug, and I'm really having a hard time hitting it. But then he obliges me by turning, so I've got more of his lower plate, and even at that angle it's not going to resist 128 pen. And I'm just going to keep pounding into him till he decides he doesn't want any more. Blind shot for the kill, and the Matilda's back. He has no prayer. He's got a very good gun that fires very fast, but my DPM is too high. So he's out. Sitting on 4 kills. And there's the Black Prince. And he... Churchill. Churchill 3 knows where to shoot me. Either that or he's spamming premium. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Now this is a bad situation for me because that Churchill has a lot of health and all he has to do is push on me. Bounced a shot from the Martyr. He's a very brave man sitting there. And he's gone. Yep, can't get the shot I need, but they can get that machine gun port. So I'm just not going to play this. I'm just going to sit back and wait. Frankly, with 5 kills and 1,692 damage, I could really use someone else like that heavy tank back there to do some heavy lifting. Alright, Black Prince is out, and here comes that Churchill, just like I suspected. One into his side as he comes around, and he puts one through the top of my turret to take me out. Of course, he's not going to make it anyway. Now, I will tell you, I sent that guy a message after the game asking him if that was a premium round, and he answered, no, I just knew where to shoot you. I'm going to be honest, I'm really not sure about that, because I own a Churchill 3, and its gun is a piece of shit. I mean, it fires really fast, but is not very accurate, does not have very good pen, and I'm just not really convinced that he... coming around that corner that quickly was able to aim that gun that quickly onto my hatch. But neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. Because he's dead, and everybody else is about to be too. So, let's take a look at some post-game stats. Alright, so it should be no surprise that that's an ace tanker and a high caliber medal for all that work I did against all those other tanks. A host of other smaller medals, Fire for Effect Fighter, etc. More importantly, I was of course #1 on the team, which should be no surprise. I pretty much carried the whole team just about the whole way. And the big thing right here is 39 shots fired. You get this tank in a position where you can just blast away and you will rack up big damage. All of the Easy 8 variants are like that. Even the E2 Jumbo, if you choose to use the M1A2 gun, can do this for you. And you can see it took them 21 hits to take me down, only about half of which penetrated. So there's the armor this machine can have when it's in the right position. Look, when you're top tier in this tank in typical 357 matchmaking, you can just bully enemy tanks, and you can go toe-to-toe with heavies when you need to because you've got the DPM and the armor to bounce a shot now and again. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Hope you learned something about the Thunderbolt, and we'll see you next time. You've been great.